So when I used to sell a lot of pro audio gear to the radio stations, they would always take care of me by giving me like cases of CDs of new stuff or upcoming stuff or interesting things, and they would send them to my house, and it was like Christmas. You would open them up and go, "Wow, this is interesting. I didn't see this one. I didn't see that one," and they were videos, DVDs, and CDs. And the CDs, I would open them all up and rip them and have them on iTunes. And then I got a Sony player that played DSDs as well as CDs, and that kept all my audio files easy for me to get to, and they sound great coming through there. So when I was done with all the CDs, I really had no use for them. So tried putting them up on eBay, and whatever sold, and whatever didn't sell, I had no use for them. So I would just throw them away. Well, now I'm seeing the CDs are coming back, and I don't understand that, but I go okay. And there was a few reasons they said that CDs were be coming back, and one was the dynamic range of the original ones were a lot better than the ones during the loudness war, where people just pushed it as far as they could. And if you look at it, there was no waveform. It was just like just the volume was turned all the way up, and then there's a brick wall limiter, and it just didn't go above a certain point. So they said the dynamic range is there before they started doing that stuff, and I go okay, I could believe that. And they said because of that they sound better. I go all right, that's they're still 44.1 and what do you call 16-bit CDs. But the thing that really caught me off guard is they said, well, if you listen to some of these streaming artists, the record companies are taking original recordings, and they're using when they remaster them or remix them, they're auto tuning the vocals and changing some of the performance to make it perfect. And I go, well, that's not cool. That's really wrong. So the audiophile industry is saying buy the CDs because you have the original recordings there, so you can listen to the recordings like you remember them, or you have this streaming service that's they're changing things. And I just don't see. I mean, maybe they're doing it. I don't know, but you would think there'd be some kind of a label or to indicate that the original has been manipulated some way. And you could pick out the original or the manipulated one. But that seems like a crazy thing to do, because there's a lot of songs that you hear and you know where everything belongs, even with their imperfections, and you love them that way. And for somebody to go in and just pull them apart and correct everything and make everything perfect, it just doesn't sit well with your ear. You go, that's not what I'm used to hearing. So, and I also have a little bit of an issue where, I mean, this is just my opinion, where releasing artists that have that are no longer with us, releasing their material and having it mixed by people that the artists never even knew, and they never approved these mixes. So I just find that kind of hard to endorse or to approve. I think while the artist is alive and what they released and what they said, this is what I like, enjoy that. But after they're gone, even though they have a bunch of things recorded, I just don't think it should be released, because those artists can't say, yes, this is the way I want it, or no, that's not the way I want it. So there you go. CDs are supposed to be coming back. Sounds crazy. Maybe I should have kept all those CDs that I threw out in the trash. But then again, we'll see what really happens.